I love seeing these videos because I like trying to figure out what's going on. First thing I'd say right here is notice how your body is trying to lean back. So your foot position isn't quite balanced over the foil. I would try to move your body further back because right now you're trying to move the top of your body. So when I say move your body, move your feet back a little bit. Move that back foot back a little bit so that you're not trying to compensate by moving your body. Because basically what you're doing here is you're leaning back. When you get in and turn, it looks okay, but right here you're definitely look a little out of balance. So as we go into this turn, the carve looks great. You initiate it well. You are kind of dropping in, but then right here, just a little ways in it, you start to stop. Then you lean back. You're thinking too much about the wing. So right here, you're leaning back. You're kind of looking up at the wing. You could actually, at this point, instead of like you're kind of backed over, what you could do is really think about the carve and forget about the wing. Like let go of the wing with that backhand and just let it go. Right here we're seeing that you're trying to reach over. So if you let go of the backhand well before here, lean into the turn and not try to grab it. Just hold it with the other hand. And what you do is you're trying to grab the other side too soon. And when you do that, you can see how you're straightening up. You're only about a third of the way through the turn. You really need to be more through the turn. Now you're falling to the outside of the turn, trying to reach the other side. If you were to grab that wing, you'd be nowhere really near being able to sail off with it. You're only about a third of the way into the turn. So, and then in grabbing for it, you end up falling backwards. So I think really it's being in too much of a hurry to get that wing. Notice when you go through the turn that you're only about a third of the way through. You stop kind of turning while you're trying to get that wing. So it'd be a good thing to do is to be, when you go into the turn, let go with your backhand, but don't be in a big hurry to grab it. And just let it float over your head and continue the carve. So like right there when it all fell apart, you're only about halfway through the turn if you look at it from the beginning. So I would say, first off, make sure you're nice and level, trim-wise, your board trim going to the turn. Right about there, let go with your backhand, lean in, not out, lean into the turn, knees bent, see how you're falling back here. Just let that wing fly, don't try to grab it, continue carving. One thing that might be nice to do is just try to do this carve without even trying to grab the wing. Go around and let go of the backhand and just carve as much as you can and let the wing go where it will. Because in this case, you end up straightening out and you fall off the back of the board. So here we go again. You actually lean back and you stop turning, you lean back out. So here we go, low, slowly. There's where things start to fall apart. If you were to just stay carving on the turn, just stay carving and let go of that backhand. And don't be in a big hurry to grab the wing on the other side. Just carve that turn. So this is really the critical spot right there where you're kind of like concentrating on the wing and don't try to grab it. So just stay in that carve position. It's when you extend it up to try to reach the other end, that's where it all is kind of falling apart. So those are my 2 cents. I'd give that a shot. Don't worry about the wing so much. Just try to get the turn in. Just let go of the backhand and carve as much as you can. See if you can get some, it looks like you've got the great ability to capture what you're doing. So try that on the next couple of times. Just go out, get into that turn, let go of the backhand, carve that turn, and then if you fall in, but you'll see that you can carve the turn and don't try to grab the wing too soon.